Glad you're still with us on Colorado and Company. Well, the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation is on a mission to educate everyone about epilepsy and SUDEP. That is an acronym for Sudden Unexpected Death in Epilepsy. Well, we've got a spokesperson here. Her name is Faith Sparrow, and she is going to give us more about this cause. Faith, it's so good to have you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you as well.
Well, share a bit of data with us about epilepsy. What do we need to know about how common it is?
Yeah. So epilepsy is a common neurological disorder that causes seizures. It can affect 1 in every 26 people. That's 3 million people in the U.S. and 50 million people worldwide. It can be pretty common in children. I myself was diagnosed at the age of 3, but I have been seizure-free for 14 years now, and I'm very thankful for that and thankful for the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation for giving their support.
That's wonderful, Faith. Good for you. But let's go back to those numbers. I mean, that's really impactful.
Yeah.
And it kind of opens your eyes to how many people are living with this. Now, what kind of support does the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation provide?
Yeah, so there's obviously the medical and physical stuff they help with, such as providing seizure response dogs and monitors. I myself had a monitor.
Okay.
And then there's, I think the mental health aspect is really important too, and they do a great job of that by hosting the 5Ks, the Disney days, the Elitch's days.
So much,
just
yeah.
bringing people together and letting them know they're not alone and they have that support and to just have fun.
Yeah, it's really those programs that take them out of a specific worry mode and having fun with life. That is so important.
It is so
Now,
important.
we have to talk about sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, because this is something that families may not be prepared for. I remember doing an interview here on the show about somebody going through that, and it was so life-changing for them and just so hard to hear, but it does happen. What is it?
Well, epilepsy can lead to death. You can have a seizure and you can die from it, and sadly that is what happened to Doug and Julie's child, Chelsea, which is the whole reason this foundation was created. So something very tragic, but they have turned it into something so beautiful by raising awareness and letting other families know, which they actually weren't told themselves could happen to their daughter.
They had no idea.
They had no idea.
I can't imagine as parents going through something like that and not really understanding what has happened to your child. And that is why the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation is on a mission to educate everyone on SUDEP and epilepsy. And they're doing it with purple ducks. And I love that you touched on when something like that happens, with time, you turn it into something positive. And here we are today. Tell me about the ducks. What happens at Elitch's on Saturday, June the 21st, and the ducks?
Yes, so the ducks are like $5 and you can enter in this race. So we go to the lazy river at Elitch's and we dump all the ducks in, and it's this big race, and first place gets like a $500 visa, second place gets $250, and then third place gets $100. It's just a great time to come together and raise those donations.
Absolutely, what a great concept. Okay, so how does the lazy river look with all these little purple ducks floating?
Purple.
I would want to like take a dive in with all those duckies, right? But this is fun. It's so fun, but it's a great way to show your support, raise money, and it's easy to do. What does the money raised do? Where does it go? So
they are a nonprofit organization. So as I mentioned earlier, all the service response dogs, the infant monitors, and the other monitors, and the trips that they take families on to Disney and to take them to Elitch's and just all of that. And so they can host those things, and then the stomp race they do every year. Yeah, this is one of many events done by this wonderful organization that really works year-round. But the question today is, how can we get registered, get a duck, or just simply donate? Yeah, so there's their Facebook page. You can search up Chelsea Hutchinson. You can also look them up online. They have a website. And you can get everything there. You can get everything there, and then there is a website for the specific epilepsy at Elitch's. I love this, Faith, and we've got to keep the faith going when it comes to these causes, because it affects people of all ages, and that is the reality. You know, my girls have been asking to go to Elitch Gardens.
June 21st.
June 21st, great day.
That
Have
may
fun,
be the day.
Spread awareness.
I think it's wonderful. Thank you so much for
Yes.
being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and if you guys want to go, do so. And know that at the end of the day, you're having fun for a great cause. Attend Epilepsy Awareness Day at Elitch Gardens. That's Saturday, June the 21st. For tickets and to register your duck, go to Epilepsy Awareness Day at elitches.org. And for more about the Chelsea Hutchison Foundation, to donate, or if you would like to volunteer, visit their website, and that is chelseahutchisonfoundation.org.